Good morning for the second week in June. Wow, June. Didn't expect that to happen so fast. Got some good news and I got some bad news. Good news is, what was the good news? It finally rained. Sitting out here, it's not humid as heck. I didn't check the humidity before I started it, but yesterday and the last several days, it was close to 60%, sometimes a little more. So I was like, man, just being outside. I live in Dallas, not Houston. So it's too humid. So this morning it's beautiful, and I think I'm going to open up the windows after I'm done here and just kind of let the cool air come inside and roll through the house. The bad news, I don't know what happened, but my health insurance did not get picked up for the month of June. So I don't know. I thought I went through the whole process. They were saying that only I needed to submit documents and my insurance will kick in June 1st. I saw on the site June 1st. And I was waiting for the card to come in the mail, and I eventually uploaded the documents, and I saw my status still pending. And I thought that was pending because I haven't uploaded the documents a little bit yet, and I was still covered, so I needed the card to go into the website to pay them, but no card came. So I logged back in, and it said still pending, and the new start date was July. I was like, what was this? And I was so confused, and my girl looked at it because she gets insurance through the exchange, and she's like, oh, you didn't finish the process. You got to go down here to click this view button, and more than just downloading the file, which I did when I was filling all this stuff out back in May. Was it May, June? May, June, July? Yeah. I downloaded it, but you had to physically view it. Scroll all the way down in the web browser, not just download it, because it simultaneously downloaded it. So I saw it, downloaded it. Yeah, I'll review that later. I closed the web browser pop-up window with the document, which was incorrect. You got to scroll all the way down, then the next button highlights. I thought, I think I'm done because the button wasn't highlighted. So that was my error. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. So I just got to wait till next month. That's all the thing I can do. Last week was about building routines, and I am building great routine. I'm mowing and cleaning consistently now. Another plane. I just waited for a plane, and the reason why there were week after week goals of doing that is so that I can get to the point where it builds the routine so I can start looking and doing other things. So this is kind of the week I'm going to start looking and doing other things. However, it's kind of fallen like I'm in a rut, and especially with cooking. Anytime it comes to lunch or dinner, sometimes even breakfast, I'm like, I don't want to do this again. I don't want to clean again. I've just got all this stuff kind of all set up, and I just ate what felt like a couple hours ago, and I'm just getting tired of cooking, which is weird because I really enjoy it. I've gone from stir fry, then I did some American food for the last couple of weeks, and now I'm kind of go back into the Asian stir fry, cauliflower fried rice, ramen, and keto ramen, and a couple other things. But it's getting kind of dull cooking all the time, and I don't know. I don't want to go out because that's usually more money. However, when you buy the stuff at the store, it feels like it's a lot of money, but then when you actually break it down per meal, it is cheaper than eating out. So it does make more sense cooking at home, but it just feels like I'm just stuck in this rut of always cooking and picking up and cleaning, that it's hard and it's wearing on me. All right, well, enough being kind of down, but that's just been weighing on me. This week, I'm still going to have the personal goal of walking twice. I don't feel that is really built and created its own routine. For the house, I'm going to do the first pass on my electronics closet. So I knocked out the box room and it's gotten to the point where I'm happy with it. It's not done, but I'm happy with it. And I need to start moving some things into the wiring closet, which means I need to clean out. And I want to start taking some stuff. I found a recycling center that takes old electronics and wires. I'm just going to be dropping stuff off there. So I'm going to find a box and I'm just going to start throwing stuff in there and I'm not using anymore. Mostly old coax for TV, the old video cables, and just a whole bunch of wires that I don't need anymore. On the application front, I have not heard back from anybody. The recruiter reached out to me again and we talked for a little bit. And there is one company she's really interested for me to apply for. So she's doing that for me. We tweaked my resume a little bit. We'll see what comes of it. Other than that, I'm just trying to keep my spirits up. That's all I can do. A little bit of Tank Radio news. There is a live stream today. If you're watching this on Monday, June, second week in June, there's a lunch live stream that I'm going to be doing a fundraiser for the Youth on the Air, and head over to Tank Radio for that. And yesterday we did a live stream with Sebastian that was so much fun. We're talking about polo, and that was an amazing interview. Head over to Tank Radio to look at that. And if I remember, links for that in below, and I might throw in some Amazon links for the keto ramen that I'm eating, which is really good. Thank y'all who are supporting me through this. It means everything. And if you're not able to do that, that's fine. Just being with me is thanks enough, and going through this with me means a lot. So y'all be safe out there.